My name is Jackie Agel, and I portray May in The Oldest Profession. May is the madam of a group of beautiful ladies of past a certain age, but gorgeous nonetheless, and quite a handful, I must admit.
My name is Marcella Balin, and I play Vera. And I'm so honored and excited to be with these wonderful colleagues of mine. I am the youngest of the group, even though they really are giving me some competition in the looks department.
My name is Ellen Finch, and my character is Edna Brown. Edna is kind of over-the-top brassy. She's a good-time girl. She has the most fun. Of course, she gets thrown in jail, but she pretty much takes care of everybody.
I'm Patty Bell, and I am Lillian. And Lillian is a hoot, and she's very funny, she's straightforward, and it's been a joy to play Lillian.
My name is Marcia Nowick. I play Ursula, and this is my second show at the Guild. Also, the other show I did was all women, but these women are women. And I've had a wonderful time, and I'm grateful for being cast. Thank you, Greg.
A few of us do some 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But come and see the show, because then you'll get to see all kinds of stuff.
It was a show I knew I was dying to be in,
definitely.
of course. This is a wonderful show, especially for actors with some maturity, some experience, and they're all very strong women. So all of the parts are wonderful.
No, this sort of fits my age bracket very well. 29.
But these are all very vibrant women. These are all still working girls with active clientele. So they're older, but
And they're wise.
Yeah, these are some kick-ass women.
They've been together for many, many years, so, so the relationship, brilliantly written, really comes out very strong. They're very individual, but they support each other, and they have the little tiny bickerings that happen. But
it's a sisterhood.
It is.
I think some of the things, especially some of the things that Lillian says, are going to be like, people having moments. Like, déclassé.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not heavy-handed. It isn't like we draw something out and make something very, very, very ugly and painful. It's almost, dare I say, nonchalant, but they're so used to the language.
It's their language. It's the stuff around the dining room table that the family would say.
I think the Guild audience is actually pretty sophisticated, and they're used to fairly contemporary theater. This is not littered with expletives, but it has some spicy language and topic.
I think it's used because that is the language that they would use, and there's humor in it, and that's the important thing. That all of the language, I think, is a punchline or is not prurient.
And it's our profession. This is our profession. This is our wares.
Yes,
which we are proud of.
We have to
And wear
refer to
them,
them somehow, and I think they do a very good job.
I mean, I think too that Guild audiences are always thinking, what's going to happen tonight? You never know, and a lot of the times I hear people say, I loved this part of the show, like this character or that character, and I think that that's what they're going to like about this show, that there's something in each of us that they'll say, I like that. I felt sorry for that person, especially you at the very end. Breaks my heart.
Well, and it's much more about relationships than one might think. I think all the relationships between us, but also the relationships that we have with the men that we're obviously very fond of and know very well. there are regulars.
Yes.
So we're not picking up every anonymous
No,
John.
John with a Jackson in his billfold.
Yeah. I don't think we can see him, but yes. So I think people will really find it heartwarming. I think it's very funny. I think it's touching. I think it has
Yes.
sad moments. It has some, I shouldn't laugh. It has some over the top. It does have just some marvelous singing and dancing that people do at a time. You know, so yeah.
I think the men will enjoy the show.
No, I think most of us have seen one another at one point or another, except
Yes,
Marcella, who's new.
She's brand new,
Yes,
and
and we're very excited to have her.
we're going to have a christening party after the show.
Well, 28 years ago, I auditioned for a play, and you were the co-star, Greg, and I almost got the play, but I had no theater experience, and it was a play with just a man and a woman. But I did remember the kindness, because Greg and the director took me aside and said, "You've got to understand, there is one role. And even though we have read you into the ground, we cannot give you the only role that exists, and you have never even walked on a stage." And so that was the kindest rejection anybody ever could have experienced. And
That's neat.
it stayed in my heart. And when I saw the audition information, it just struck me like, wow, I wonder if he might remember me, which he didn't. But he said, "Come on down," and he did once he saw me, "Come on down, if there's a part right for you, then we'll see what happens."
And
That's
we're-
pretty exciting 28 years later.
Yeah, and we're still
I'm
waiting to hear what
bittersweet.
happened, that there was this 28-year
You're
break
right.
between
Yeah.
auditioning once with Greg
That's
and
way
then
too
that was
long
it.
for the Guild webcast. But it is thrilling for me to have the experience, to realize a dream like that. And I'm just honored. These ladies have lots of experience. They have been gracious and shared their wisdom with me, and I could not be a luckier girl.
Did you pay her yet? Or?
I've enjoyed working with each one of them. They each have a distinct personality. And if you come see the show, then you would get to meet each one yourself. So I hope you do that.
I'm very thrilled to be making my stage debut at the Dayton Theater Guild with these incredible actresses, and my director is the best I've ever seen. And I'm thrilled to be with this production. Excited to see everybody at the show.
But yes, this is probably the most fun show with the most fun group I've done for a long time.
And to work with Greg Smith again. I mean, how can you lose a character like Lillian and a director like Greg? These women are women. Come see the show. Come see the show.
Yeah.
Make up your own
It'll be a
mind.
great show to start.
You
the
will be
season.
entertained.
Yes.